Hello and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. Also from my side, I'm very happy and proud to share with you, my friends, our results in this gold signals channel on Telegram. These actually are premium scalping signals on gold. As you can see, Monday we had 3 losses in a row. Then we decided to stop trading for the day when we noticed that the market is not really going in our favor. Then the day after, it was really a great comeback. As we can see, we have recovered the entire losses happened plus a lot of profits. And then today, Tuesday, we have made 100% in profit. All the signals hit their take profit levels. And as you can see, we have ended this week so far. Not ended, I mean the week so far is running in 145 pips net profits in our gold signals channel. So I'm very happy and proud, of course, of the performance, and I hope it's gonna continue this way. So, of course, my friends, if you wish to join our gold signals channel on Telegram, please contact our support. You can find the link in the description below of this video, or you can also join our free gold signals channel. You can test only 1 signal per day on this channel, Xtreme Gold Signals, and you can also find the link to the channel directly from the description below of this video. So we hope, of course, to see you there, and hope we will be up to your expectations. Anyway, let's now talk about the midweek analysis, and as usual, we will start with the EURUSD. So now EURUSD has, as we can see, has already hit our take profit level at 1.064. However, this trade has not been triggered. So where exactly we can start selling the EURUSD, because we are still shorting the pair. Actually, let me just show you something. Based on weekly chart, the EURUSD is still on a very strong bearish momentum, especially after making here the bearish breakout from this long-term support trend line, which actually has been formed back in 30th of October 2022 until now. We have here attempt number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then finally the bearish breakout from that level of a supported trend line. And most likely right now, the EURUSD will continue to fall even below this support level, and will continue to fall till it reach the strong key level of a support at 1.052. Why am I saying that? Because if we check right now daily chart, check this out. It is a very strong bearish momentum. The candle actually, this is daily chart, so this is of course the candle of November 6th. As you can see, the candle dropped to 240 pips. Then the day after, we had here a small correction. The market rose to another 100 pips and then instantly went down to another 200 pips. So surely the bears are controlling the market, and most likely we have to follow the bears. And now the EURUSD is actually right here on a support zone. So right now we can expect a bounce or a pullback, and then we can short the pair shortly. Now where exactly we can short? That's the question. The answer lies on the previous level of a support right here exactly. To be precise, right here exactly. Exactly at 1.067. That is going to be a great level to start shorting the EURUSD for 2 reasons. Number 1 is actually retesting the broken level of a real support at 1.067, and number 2 reason is this is the nearest level of a resistance to that bearish breakout candle. That is actually my strategy in trading. Always look toward the strong bearish breakout candle, then look at the nearest level of a resistance to that bearish breakout candle. So look at the left here, a support. Then here also we have a resistance. I just noticed that. Here we have a small resistance. Then continue, and here you can see that this is the nearest level of a real resistance. So that settles it actually. We have to wait for the EURUSD to rise to another 41 pips before we can start shorting it, targeting the real level of a support right here, to be precise, exactly at 1.056, expecting around 110 pips of profit. And in this case, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than the previous level of a resistance and a support right here as well at 1.071, ranging for around 45 pips against 110 pips of profit. I forgot to mention one last reason to confirm this trade is actually by looking at the resistance trend line right here, as you can see, and we are still actually on daily chart. Check this out. This is really solid. Here a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, and became a support trend line number 1 and support trend line number 2. And right now, if the market will continue the rise, not only facing the previous level of a support and a resistance, but also under the pressure of a resistance trend line right here. So therefore, selling the EURUSD at 1.067 is going to be a good idea. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so now pound USD has also went in the right direction, but sadly hasn't been triggered. So now what can we expect next with the pound USD? Let me first of all delete the old signal. So as we can see, also on the pound USD, we can notice a very strong bearish momentum. And in my opinion, the pound USD will not stop the fall till it reaches the strong key level of a support at 1.266. Why? For a simple reason. Let me apply right now the magic of trend lines. So what I will do right now is simply draw here a resistance trend line, any key level of a resistance trend line of your choice, anyone, literally anyone. Here we have a resistance trend line. And now what I will do is simply drag and drop the same line that I have just drawn here and apply it in the past. Check this out. So as you can see, it was also here a resistance trend line, resistance trend line, resistance, resistance. Let me apply it also on different level. Check this out. So the resistance trend line became also a support trend line. So now if we just move the same line right here and just simply place it right here exactly at the nearest level of a support trend line, which lies exactly right here, we can notice that the pound USD most likely will continue the fall till it reach even that level of a support trend line, and that means that the pound USD has actually a chance to even drop more than that. So the question, where exactly we can short the pound USD? Let me just now tell you something. If we move right now to the 4-hour time frame, and we just zoom out the chart like that, now what we need to do is simply identify the strongest levels of a real resistance and separate them from the fake breakouts. So by looking here, I can notice it clearly that we had right here exactly, precisely, at 1.277, exactly right here, a real level of a resistance, which became also a support in the past, and here also it was a real level of a resistance. Let me just now scroll to the left side to show it to you, and you will see exactly, check this out, my friends, this is amazing. Look at that, that was sharply a high and real level of a resistance that most likely cannot be ignored. But the problem here that the market actually might take a while to reach that entry. It's gonna be like, oh no, it's only 30 pips. So we will actually try to short the pound USD exactly at 1.277, targeting the support at 1.268, expecting around 97 pips. Actually, you can make it even 100 pips, hopefully. Yeah, let's make it exactly 100 pips of profit, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right here exactly at 1.282, which is going to be ranging for only 42 pips. That's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. So AUDUSD, look at that, this is interesting. I actually have drawn this level of a resistance trend line back in the Saturday's video, and as you can see, pound USD has actually reversed right on it from daily chart. I don't know why on 4-hour time frame not shown, but as you can see, based on daily chart, the reversal occurred exactly on that level of a resistance trend line and already hit our take profit level. But sadly, this signal hasn't also been triggered, so we just take a credit for the direction only, but not for the signal itself. Anyway, what's next with the pound USD? Actually, not much. We are also looking to short the pound USD as soon as possible. Check this out. Based on daily chart, we have right here a strong key level of a support, which lies exactly at 0.656. And now, if we look at the left side, that is also the nearest level of a resistance to that level of a bearish breakout candle, which means we actually have to wait for the pound USD to rise again to another 35 pips, and hopefully we can short the pair exactly right on that level. But is there any way to confirm this trade? The answer is absolutely yes. Let me just now apply the magic of trend lines, and as you can see, I'm going to check this level of a resistance trend line exactly just like that. Fantastic. So that leaves us with a real level of a resistance trend line, becomes a real level of a support trend line, and then here a resistance trend line. Actually, if I move right now to the 4-hour time frame, now we can see it clearly. This is the real level of a resistance trend line, support trend line, and now if the AUDUSD will come back again to this area, not only retesting the broken level of a support, but also respecting hopefully that level of a real resistance trend line, and after that, pew, it will continue the fall. So let me now back to the daily chart, and now for the take profit level, most likely we can take our profit exactly at the real bottom of the support as 0.647, expecting around 82 pips of profit with this signal. Sadly, guys, I cannot make it more than that, and the safe zone cannot actually be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here exactly as 0.659, which is going to be ranging for only 32 pips. Actually, my friends, the bearish momentum is really strong. I really hope the AUDUSD can make another pullback to reach our entry. Otherwise, I believe by posting this video, or by the time this video being uploaded, this AUDUSD signal might actually already hit our take profit level. But it is what it is. I cannot really do more than that. Let's now check the USDCAD. USDCAD signal is approaching our take profit level, but again hasn't been triggered, which is a bummer. So another score to extreme trader for the direction, but another what do you say about it? It was not valid signal. It hasn't been triggered. Anyway, let me just now check the weekly chart on the USDCAD. The pair is actually moving in a very strong bullish momentum. As we can see right here also, we have very interesting pattern. Based on weekly chart, we have here a resistance trend line, and resistance trend line number 2, which has been broken out from last month. And right now this week, or actually last week, the USDCAD is actually retesting the broken level of a resistance trend line. Not only that, but if we check here the support trend line from this view, based on weekly chart again, this is amazing. That's really great. That confirms the power of the trend lines, as we can see here. Support trend line. Remember, I'm on the weekly chart. So support trend line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each candle, my friends, represents a whole week. So number 7, then a fake breakout. A zero support trend lines. Zero. Instantly, zero resistance trend line. The market, after making the bearish breakout, instantly broke out from that area. And here we can see the same level of a support trend line has indeed been respected, which means the USDCAD is indeed on a strong bullish momentum and most likely right now will continue the rise. That's beautiful. So we can actually start buying the USDCAD as soon as possible. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. So right now, based on the 4-hour time frame, I would like also to apply here the same principles of the support trend lines. So here, let me just now squeeze the chart. Actually squeezing the chart, or lowering the price scale, which is the right term, is actually giving us a clear view on the market, which actually not really visible when the chart is actually at the full price. So right here, what we can do is simply draw here a support trend line and check this out. Here we have, based on the 4-hour time frame, a real level of a support trend line number 1, number 2, then 2 fake breakouts, meaning the USDCAD has made an attempt to make a bearish breakout from that support trend line, but has failed not only for once, but for twice. And again, the same level became a support trend line, which leaves us with a good choice to buy the USDCAD exactly right here at the same level of the support trend line, and hopefully it will continue the rise. Now that means we have to look at the left side to find here a strong key level of a resistance, which most likely gonna be retested, and that means exactly right there, to be precise, right here exactly, right there. I'm trying to line the lines exactly. Yes, I'm satisfied with this. 1.394 is going to be the next level. We have to wait for the pair to fall to another 28 pips before we can start buying it. Now back to the daily chart to find our take profit level. How far we can continue by the USDCAD. Let me take you here to the level of a resistance. Let me just now zoom in on that level of a resistance. It's important to find the resistance exactly right here. So that level of that level of a real resistance at 1.415 will be actually our, that's a lot of pips. I'm on daily chart, yes. We can expect around 164 pips of profit. Actually, I would like to even make my signal more realistic. So therefore, from this pattern, this is right here, the peak of the resistance, which is the nearest one to our entry at that level of a previous support at 1.394, which means we are looking for around, yeah, that's more convenient to me, 110 pips of profit. That actually makes more sense. Exactly. And a safe zone that in this case shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key resistance right here. Oh my god, exactly right here at 1.389. The safe zone will be ranging for 45 pips and take profit level aiming 107 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDJPY, which actually I'm going to ignore for now. This pair has been really pain in the beep, and actually I really don't know what to do with this pair right now. Let me tell you the reason. Of course, this signal, my friends, has failed, as you can see right here, and the USDJPY is actually reversing exactly at the edge of the safe zone. So unfortunately, this signal has failed. Now, let me just tell you something. Now, the problem with the USDJPY is actually right now, it's exactly here on a resistance level. So I really cannot decide what to do with this pair unless I see a strong bearish breakout from that level or a bullish breakout, so we can actually buy the retest of this level of a real support right here, which actually I'm looking for. So my plan is waiting for the USDJPY to abandon this whole entire structure right here, and hopefully it will make a pullback, a bullish breakout movement right here, then falls back, and this level of a key support most likely is gonna be respected, and then we can buy the USDJPY right here. But until then, I actually don't have a clear reading. I might tell you now to sell the USDJPY, but it will make a bullish breakout from this structure. I might tell you to buy right now the USDJPY, but maybe it will give up upon the pressure of this level of a resistance. So we don't actually have a clear reading on this pair right now, and for the safety of your funds, I will not send a signal for the USDJPY. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Now USDCHF was really a good signal, but again hasn't been triggered, but also reached our take profit level, and another score to Xtreme trader, but sadly, with no credit, because of course it hasn't been triggered. What more now we can do with the USDCHF? Actually, let me just make it quick for you. Look at that right here. Of course, we have a strong key level of a support based on the daily chart. So right now the USDCHF has actually made just now a bullish breakout from the resistance at 0.876. Not only that, but here if we check the resistance trend line, oh my god, this is awesome. As you can see here, we have a resistance trend line, and now the USDCHF most likely is going to continue the fall and retest not only the broken level of a real support, but also respecting or actually retesting the real level of a resistance trend line, and after that it will continue the rise. So that tells us that we can wait for this pair to fall to another 27 pips before we can continue buying it, targeting of course the real level of a resistance level exactly at 0.890, expecting around 102 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the top of the resistance right here as 0.874, ranging for around 48 pips only. And that's gonna be everything, my friends, for the midweek analysis. I really hope the remaining days of this week is gonna be profitable to everybody in Xtreme Trader family. And of course, don't forget to join our gold signals channel on Telegram. We are sending really awesome signals. I'm very proud of it, and I hope it's gonna continue this way. Another reminder of our results of this week so far, and we really hope it's gonna continue to go very well like this. So until then, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.